Hey, this is Byron, and welcome to the Stock Master Show. Just some details when it comes to getting in the stock market. I got a lot of people asking me step by step what's the procedures towards getting in the stock market. And I made a couple of videos about that, so watch my videos. It'll tell you exactly step by step from getting an online brokerage account all the way to finding your own stock. So take a look at that. I've been doing this for 30 years. And I hope I made it simple for you so you can understand it. If you can't, leave comments to let me know that what you don't understand about it. But I'm gonna go over some more of what I talked about, some more basic rules when it comes down to the stock market. The first thing I said, make sure you get your online brokerage account. I explained that in my other video. You can Google. With technology, you can Google anything. There's so many brokerage companies like Fidelity, Charles Schwab, E-Trade, Ameritrade, etc., etc. It's so many different ones. But you need to call them, ask them questions. You have to call and ask them questions because they might be charging you fees to buy stock and sell stock. And you don't want that. You want to ask, do they charge fees? And of course, you want to ask about the margins account, which I already explained to my other video. So you want to ask about that as well. Okay, so ask those couple of questions and ask about, excuse me, because beginners usually start off with index funds or ETFs. So if you start with an index fund or ETF, sometimes brokerage companies charge fees on that per year. Ask them, do they charge fees? And if they do, make sure they don't charge 1%. You want 0.5%. That's the average amount fees people are supposed to be charging. So that's a couple of things, a couple of helpful hints when it comes to the stock market. Okay, it's the greatest form of wealth for your future. You can make life-changing money. As simple as that. And the way I do it, I'm giving away free money because I do all the legwork for you. But if you do it wrong, you can lose everything. If you do it wrong, I mean everything. But if you do it right, follow my lead and follow my advice, you will be very successful. I'm gonna say it like that. Okay, another thing you gotta watch out for, and people don't know about this, I'm gonna take you inside the stock market. When you come to buying a stock, and this is something a lot of people don't know, the bid is always different than the sell. You buy a stock, and then you got to sell it, of course, to make money. Now, find out what's the difference between the bid and the ask price, the bid price and the ask price, because it could be a substantial amount where you set up to lose. Look at that right there. You want the bid and ask price as close, really close to each other. Example, like say the bid price is, to buy the stock is $50 to buy a certain stock, like Amazon. You want the ask price to be no more than $51. Usually the ask price is larger than the bid price. So, but you don't want like the bid price to be at $50 and the ask price to be at $55. That's setting yourself up for failure. That's a tongue twister. Setting yourself up for failure. You don't want a $5 difference. You want like a $1 difference or a 50-cent difference, things like that. A lot of people don't know about that right there. What's another thing you gotta watch out for? Like I said, if they charge them fees, make sure, because some companies charge you like $7 to buy a stock and then $7 to sell a stock. You don't want that. Find out from that brokerage company if they are charging fees, period. You don't want no fees, none, zero. I can't emphasize that enough. All stocks have like, and you can research this, all stocks have like a 10-day average, like they're doing 5 million or 10 million. Try to make sure on that day that you buy that stock, the stock is still doing that volume. Say a stock is doing 5 million for the last 10 days, 10-day average. And the stock that you bought is only doing 1 million. That means people are not that interested in that stock, especially if the stock is down. So you want to try to get the volume as much as a 10-day average or more. That's another helpful hint. Now with that being said, if the volume is, say the average volume on Amazon. I'm just using Amazon as an example. Say the volume is 5 million in Amazon, 10-day average. And all of a sudden it's the day you buy the stock, it's at 12 million. But the stock is down 10 points. That means a lot of people are selling that stock, getting away from that stock. So you do not want to really jump in and buy that stock. Unless I'm taking you deep inside the stock market. If analysts and the news raise the price target on it, if they upgrade it, if they say it's like a buy, I mean, it was a buy, now it's a strong buy. If they say that stock now is undervalued, it's a lot of tricks to this. Then you do want to jump in on that stock. There's so many things you got to look at right there. I'm taking you deep inside the stock market, and a lot of people don't know this. They just want to go, let me find a big name like Walmart or something like that and buy a stock, and they lose their butt off because it's not undervalued. They're getting, sometimes names don't mean nothing when it comes to a stock market, to the stock market. Names don't mean anything. Walmart, Amazon, they don't mean anything. You have to know if the stock is overvalued or undervalued. Write that down. You have to know if the stock is overvalued or undervalued. That's how you make money in the stock market. I'm getting excited. I'm getting deep right now. I'm teaching you stuff that I don't tell anybody these things. Okay. Another thing, before you buy a stock, look and see what the analysts are saying. And look at the dates is when the analysts are saying these things. Like I'm looking right now. I'm looking at a stock called, let me pull it up. The symbol is KNX. Okay. Now, Morgan Stanley says overweight. TipRanks says strong buy. Now this is where it gets tricky right here. You're going to learn something. This is where it gets real tricky. Watch this. But the Refinites say negative. It's red. Remember, green is good, red is bad. Smart Census says sell. Red, bad. Now, think about what I just said. You got overweight, green, that's good from Morgan Stanley. Then you got TipRanks, strong buy, that's great. You don't get no better than that. But then all of a sudden you got Refinites saying negative. That means don't buy it. And then you got Smart Census say sell. That means don't buy it. I know you be all confused, don't you? You have to look at the dates when the analysts say these things. Okay, overweight says Morgan Stanley on 4/23. Today is 4/24. That means he just said it. TipRanks don't have a date on there. The negative Refinite says 4/24. Smart Census says 4/24. That means if I was you, I would not get into that stock because these analysts are just saying today is 4/24, don't buy the stock. That means they really researched the stock. So you might want to second guess yourself before you jump in on that stock. That's deep. Tell me that's not deep. Give me your opinion and comments on that. I'm taking you inside the stock market. Tell me, please like, subscribe, and share this video and hit that bell button because I'm telling you stuff that other companies won't tell you when it comes to the stock market. You hit that bell button so my videos can get to you. I'm getting pumped up now. Now I supposed to have another hot stock for you last night, but I couldn't find one. I don't want to just give you a stock and you lose money. I want to make sure you make some money in the stock market. When I give that stock, I'm gonna do all the legwork for you. I'm gonna study another stock today and see if it's a money-making stock for you, and I will put that on my next video. Okay, the next subject I want to talk about, you need to write all this down. Watch this video all the way through. Hold on, I want to make sure there's so many things I want to talk about. Sectors. Sectors is my next point I want to make. If you let's pull up Ameritrade. It will show you what's the hottest sector. You can pull it up. What's the hottest sector going right now? See, right now, Donald Trump, United States and Iran is having a conflict. I'm not going to say war, conflict. Iran and United States. It's affecting a lot of sectors and it's affecting a lot of stocks. But the analysts will let you know what sector is still booming. So look and see what sector is hot right now. For a while it was energy. Then for a while it was technology. Just find out what sector. And then once you find the sector, look at the stocks that are doing well in that sector. Now that sector is not going to stay great forever. It changes on a week-to-week basis. So you want to pull it up every time before you buy your first stock. Oh, I just got deep. On you. But that's another little nugget when it comes to buying a stock. There's so many things you can look at before so you can make money on your stocks. But the biggest thing I'm about to go over next, the largest thing I want to go over right now, that is the news. Almost every stock has news on it every day, and they tell you exactly the negatives and positives about that stock. Look at the news on that stock. If I was you and I don't see no news on the stock, I will not look at it. Now, when it comes to beginners, a lot of people, like I said, go to index funds and ETFs. That's a good way to go, but you're not gonna profit a lot, but you're not gonna lose a lot. It's a lot. It's really, really safe. That's all I'm saying. Index fund and ETFs are really, really safe. There's nothing wrong with that for beginners. But with me, you don't have to do that, because if you get my video, I'm gonna do the legwork for you and put you a stock on screen. All you have to do is buy it. You don't have to do anything else but just buy that stock. And I almost guarantee I'm 99%. I'm 104 out of 105 towards getting stocks right. My last couple of stocks did not do well, to be honest with you, because people were pressuring me to get, what's the next high stock? What's the next high stock? What's the next high stock? And I kind of rushed it, and I'm not going to do that again. That was NKTR. It's been going down, and STT. Those two stocks I should not have prescribed, but all the rest of my stocks been doing very well. It's so much more I want to tell you, but I'm not going to talk your ear off. But just watch my videos. Watch them all. I teach options. I teach cryptocurrency. I teach fundamental analysis, technical analysis, mutual funds, everything. Anything you can think of, I teach towards investing. So watch my videos, please. Watch them all, because I really teach the stock market. I really know what I'm doing, and I'm really successful doing it. So please support me, and like, subscribe, and share my video, and hit that bell button. The most important thing you can do out of all this, hit that bell button so you can get my stock picks on the first day right away, so you can make some money. I'll talk to you soon. God bless you. Let's make some money.